Once upon a time, there was a king who ruled over a prosperous kingdom. He lived in a magnificent palace built from precious stones and adorned with intricate carvings. The palace was so beautiful that people from far and wide had heard of its splendor. No other king in the neighboring kingdoms had anything that could compare to it. Everyone who saw the king's palace could not stop praising it. Hearing such admiration, the king's chest swelled with pride. Gradually, pride turned into arrogance. He began to expect every visitor to compliment his palace. If someone did not, he would feel deeply offended. One day, a wandering sheikh visited the king's court. After a discussion on scriptures and wisdom, the king said, "Master, please stay the night in my palace. I will arrange everything for your comfort." The sheikh nodded and replied, "Your Majesty, I shall surely stay in this inn tonight." The king was taken aback. Hearing his grand palace being called a mere inn wounded his ego. He became furious and said, "Master, you insult my palace by calling it an inn. There is no other palace like this in the entire region. Staying here is a blessing for you. Otherwise, a wandering sheikh like you would be lucky to find even a broken heart to rest in. I request you to take back your words." The sheikh smiled calmly and replied, "Your Majesty, I only spoke the truth as I see it. I shall not take back my words. To me, this palace is no more than an inn." The king challenged, "If that is so, prove it to me." "Very well," the sheikh said. "Answer just one question of mine." "Ask away," the king replied. "Who lived in this palace before you?" the sheikh asked. "My father," the king replied. "And before him?" "My grandfather." "And before him?" "His father." "The history of this palace is quite ancient," the king said with pride. The sheikh gently said, "Your answer proves my point. This palace is indeed an inn. Your ancestors came and stayed here just like travelers stay at an inn. Eventually, they had to live just like everyone must live an inn after a short stay. One day, you too will leave this palace behind. So, why be so proud of something that is not truly yours forever?" The king was deeply moved by the sheikh's words. The veil of arrogance lifted from his eyes. The king, folding his hands, and said humbly, "Master, today you have shown me the truth. I had been living in pride and illusion. Please forgive me." The sheikh forgave the king, stayed the night in the palace, and continued on his journey the next morning. This story teaches that this world is like an inn, a temporary stop. People come and go. You cannot take anything with you when you leave. But if you give something meaningful to the world, your name will live on forever. So perform good deeds, serve others, and strive to make the world a better place through your actions. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed this video, hit like button. And for more such stories, subscribe to our channel. Thank you and stay positive.